Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you tuning in. Now I got more skits and skits I actually watched. But because they just dropped the Noel and Dalen one, I'm gonna talk about them first. And y'all know I don't never do that. Noel has been having some weird cravings. Garlic stuffed olives and an orange for breakfast. Dalen told her to come downstairs. He had breakfast made for her and she said she was having cravings. Dalen said if we were knocking boots, I would think you were pregnant. Her heart dropped. Dalen said, but I know you ain't, because we ain't been doing that. Y'all ain't. But her and Kelvin has, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And then she spits it out when he leaves. So are you having morning sickness, girl? You ain't been checking your cycle? So who can you run to? You can't run to Keisha. Who can you run to? Only Carter. You ain't had them problems with Carter. Well, let's talk about Shayla and Iman. She asked that he stop smoking around Kai, at least in her house. Girl, why you just didn't tell Iman that they smelled weed on Kai in his clothes? At the end of that skit, Iman was looking like the audacity. I just gave this heifer $50,000 and she told me I can't smoke over here. I'll be outside with the trees. He ain't like that. But then they got a skit of him outside smoking with Delicia. They vibing. Shayla said she feel like an outsider. Delicia told her she is. Well, Shayla don't want to feel like an outsider anymore. She decided to take a hit. They passed that dish to her. Are you supposed to pick up Kai today? Because now it's going to be in your clothes. And Anthony going to think you smoking. Well, girl, I guess you're going to be up there in the trees with Iman and Delicia. You might want to keep Delicia away from your man, though. She already jealous of Tamara. Feels some type of way about you. Because she feel like you dropped the ball with her and Wayne. And I thought her staying with you was just supposed to be temporary. Why ain't she out here working? Because you not. When is she going to get her own place? When you move to your new house, where is she going to go? Who's she going to live with? But anyway. We got D pulling up at the studio on Tamara. He talking about normally she's earlier than that. So he asked about her and Wayne. She was like, is it any of your business? Oh, he didn't like that. Let's face it, Damien, you are in your feelings. He kept saying he thought she was different. Not into all the flashy stuff like all the other women in Atlanta. Ain't nothing flashy about Tamara. We all know that. He knows that. So I guess he only thinks that she's with Wayne because he's a celebrity. Because he got a lot of money. But when he had a lot of money and was pushing it through, she had a problem. No, sir, it was because you were choosing the streets over her. Your job is dangerous. His is not. And I don't like Wayne and Tamara together. But let's face it, sir. You was playing in Tamara's face. Always expecting her to come back. Always thinking that she was going to be under your wing forever. Because she's moving on. And you ain't included you in your feelings. Let's not forget you playing in her face with Momo. Try to make it seem like it was nothing. Then turn around and try to have this girl work with her after Momo was playing you with Rafi. So it's okay for you to do all this stuff to T. But the moment T moves on, you and your feelings. Baby, they can dish it but can't take it, can't they? It's ridiculous. So go find some business. It was cool when you were in control. But now that you're losing control, you got a problem with it. All I want to know is y'all going to keep doing business with each other or not? Because that whole little meeting was supposed to be about her meeting with the dancers. Her doing her job. Keep your feelings and your emotions elsewhere, Damien. You've been spending so much time with everybody else, but ain't been trying to put in no time with T. If you really wanted to be with her, you should have been with her. You out here trying to play daddy to somebody else's kid. Not spending time with your own kid. You messed up your record label the first time. Then crawled to Tamara to help you get it back in line. Then you still out here trying to do some street stuff. Come on, bro. Miss me with that. Anyway, I need Reem to talk to LaToya. Get the 411. I missed them two together. Then we got Piari calling Anthony over so she could tell him that he can't just be popping up at her house no more. He in his feelings. He's too comfortable. Girl, he's been too comfortable. Wayne was too comfortable. He tried to flip it on Piari, making it seem like she choosing her relationship over him. Boy, grow up. This ain't college no more. She should have took her key back and changed the code. She should have told you to go home to your wife and your son because last time I checked, Kai was still over there. Why is your wife constantly babysitting your love child? Better hope Shayla don't find out. Every time you don't feel like being at home or you get in your feelings or you upset at somebody else, you always keep running to Piari's house. How would you like it if Amber did the same thing to you? How would you feel if Amber ran over there to Dalen's house every time she got sick of your little ankles? You'd be in your feelings. But anyway, my thing is this. Piari, do you still got all that money that he gave you? He got you holding? What if Rome finds out? That man really trusting you. Because I ain't gonna lie. If I was in his situation, the way Anthony was acting, baby, I would have been on the next flight back up out of there. Because ain't no man just gonna walk up in my significant other's house. And we've been together for how long? And she ain't never brought up his name. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a man, yeah, I would have been out. Deuces. But that's just me. But Piari told Ron that she took care of it. He thanked her, told her he appreciates that. If the shoe was on the other foot, she'll be questioning and she'll probably be in her feelings. Yeah, she would. But she should have been set them boundaries with Wayne and Anthony. She just allowed them to continuously run all over her, use her as a doormat. But anyway, then we got Trey getting ran up on by some goons that J-Mo sent. Trey ain't put no money on J-Mo books. He owed J-Mo some money. The goon swung on him. Trey tried to lie and say he just talked to J-Mo. Sir, they probably just talked to J-Mo. Bree already told you it was hella suspicious. So now what you about to do? Go to her house with a black eye? Because they jumped you. I hope you held your own. Then we got Bethany finding the person in the driveway as she saw it through the backup camera of her car. She brings it in the house. She gives it to Brooke. Not gonna lie, between Bethany and Brooke, they've been getting on my damn nerves. Both of them are doing entirely too much. Bethany talks about how Shara is such a bad influence on Brooke, but I honestly feel like Bethany has been that bad influence on Brooke. That same nasty smart mouth that Bethany has, Brooke has that. That tit for tat crap is getting unnecessary, irking my nerves. Anyway, long story short, Larry checked the cameras. All he sees is two girls leaving after they drop the purse off. Now, on our end, I can't make out who it is. But I guess on their end, they got proof that it was Hope and them. Now they about to go to the school. I don't understand why y'all didn't file a police report, especially if the purse was worth as much as y'all say it is. Let the police do the investigating. Now y'all got video evidence of the purse being in their possession. Then when it gets dropped off, there's stuff missing inside. And it's missing the strap, so the property is damaged. Why don't y'all talk to the board? Superintendent? Somebody other than the principal? The school who hasn't been doing anything? Skip! Melissa, I do need you to go ahead and give up on Trill. It seems like your mentor is more of a man than Trill is. Skip! Rosie's late husband brother pulling up on her? Skip! Why he acting like he's her husband? But he is the twin, so he might be. Q drowning at Subway and Sherman coming to his rescue? Skip! DC and Erica? Skip! He got a makeover. All right, sir, show us how you look when you be modeling. Melissa having to tell Hollywood to lay off the headboard? Skip! Hearing your mama getting her eggs cracked. The child is traumatizing. But I'd be damned if I hear it as an adult. Girl, get your own place. Skip! Well, breaking down in front of Dalen. Skip! Girl, we do not feel sorry for you. But that was before the skit with her cravings. Trill saying he made the right choice by cheating on Melissa. Skip! You begging flawless. Skip! Well, he got clowned by Latazzi. Skip. Rock telling his mama that she ain't going to Hawaii. Skip. That's good for her. She need to be going to AA. Like Sarah mama said, she been drinking since she got there. But Sarah's mom returned the favor by laughing at her. Rihanna in jail and getting into it with a weirdo. Skip. Girl, leave that man alone. He said he was in there for eating people. He trying to eat you. Let's make it clear. That man ain't a carnivore. Sydney trying to seduce Terry. Skip. It didn't work. He stopped her, told her no, and left. Rico telling Diana that she is the only woman for him. Skip. Are you going to tell Aisha the same thing? Dom and Melissa making business moves. Skip. Rayon threatening Chastity on a recorded line while she visited him in jail. Skip. Why that look like y'all was in the storage unit? Dre and Zay. Skip.